Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and thanks to Laura Coffee for sponsoring this video. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, we're making mocha brownies. We have not made brownies in a while, and I am just craving and ready for a rich, delicious brownie because it is rich, delicious, and indulging season, and I cannot wait to share this recipe with you. This recipe calls for fresh brewed coffee, which is the perfect time for me to show you the Laura Barista system. And when I tell you this is one of the best things I've gotten in years, I'm not exaggerating. If you know me and if you follow me on different socials, you know I am a coffee fanatic. You see me drink coffee all day long. So this system has been like the most exciting thing I've gotten in a very long time, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So let me show you what's so great. The Laura Barista system is a high-pressure artisan coffee and espresso system that uses 19 bars of pressure. It creates the most silky, perfect barista quality crema in every single cup, which I love. This system is compatible with the Laura coffee and espresso aluminum capsules, but it's also compatible with other aluminum espresso capsules, so the choice is up to you. The Laura Barista system allows you the flexibility to create a variety of beverages from coffee to single serve coffee or single serve espresso, ranging from 1.4 ounces. For a medium sized espresso would be like a 2.7 ounce, and an espresso would be a 3.7. Papa Sal approved. And of course, if you know me, you know that I love myself a good old cup of classic coffee, and the Laura Barista system allows me to make, a small coffee around 5 ounces, which would be perfect for a late afternoon, an 8 ounce or a 12 ounce that I have to have every single morning. Now, crema is the result of the coffee bean oils emulsifying during the brewing process, which creates micro little bubbles that add the most silky, delicious finish to every cup. Now you can see why I'm so excited about it, because I love a good cup of coffee, especially when it feels really luxe, and I want you to have the same experience. The Laura Barista system and the Laura coffee and espresso pods are on Amazon, but you can also find them at the link which I'll be providing down below. I want you to check it out because if you are a coffee lover like I am, and especially if you have people in your family that one prefers espresso, one prefers regular coffee, you've got one machine that does it all, and I am telling you, there is just no going back. All right, let's make some brownies. All right, so to make the brownies, you're gonna add some like bittersweet and semi-sweet chocolate. I like to do a combination of both, but truth be told, you can use all semi-sweet chocolate chips and it would work out perfectly fine. I just feel like you get a bit more rich dimension if you use a combination of the two. I have those in a microwave safe bowl with some butter, and to it, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of our Laura coffee. This is the dark roast because I want something really rich, because what this does really, the richer the coffee, the richer the brownie. Not necessarily a rich coffee flavor into the brownie, but the rich coffee makes the chocolate go, hello, I'm here, I'm so exciting, I'm so rich. It blooms that chocolate even more, and it is phenomenal. We're gonna use the rest for a glaze, but for now I'm gonna pop this into the microwave to melt, and then we'll work on the eggs and the sugar. This smells insane. It smells rich. It's phenomenal. By the way, this is the Laura coffee that I used, just so that you visually, it's just a dark roast because it's my likes. Okay, oven's preheated to 350. I have my 8 by 8 inch pan ready, lined with parchment paper, ready to go. In a large bowl, we're gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs with granulated sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a whisk. Now, I did want to make a quick note that the Laura Barista system is compatible with other aluminum espresso capsules. So if you have others laying around, you can use it with the system. Of course, the Laura espresso and coffee capsules are completely recyclable, which we love. That looks perfect. We're gonna go ahead and add the melted coffee, butter, chocolate situation. Can I tell you something funny that happened to me this morning? I always preheat my coffee maker, not preheat, but like get it ready the night before. And there are often times where that skips me, and there's nothing worse than having to wait forever for your coffee pot to heat up, especially when you're really exhausted in the morning. The Laura Barista system heats up in 25 seconds. Saved me. because I was very cranky this morning without having my coffee in my hands within seconds of waking up. So gotta love that, especially when you're someone like me that has zero patience in the morning. This is looking beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and add our dry ingredients, which is just flour, unsweetened cocoa powder, and some salt. Mix that in. And I'm just gonna fold it with a spatula in just a second. You know this is gonna be so decadent and so rich. We're gonna make a fantastic glaze to go over top later on. I'm very excited about it. Okay, into my prepared pan. Get it all in there. Spread them out as best you can. Perfect. And these are just gonna go into your preheated oven for, I would say, about 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes. Do not overbake a brownie. No, unless you want a cakey brownie, which is fine, but that's just not the vibe. Not the vibe we're going for today. Popping it in. It smells so good in here. Between the chocolate and the coffee, it's like so exciting. Okay, in it goes. I'll show you what it looks like when they're done and cooled, and then we'll glaze them and then we'll eat them. Brownies were in the oven 40 minutes. That side, the parchment paper touched it. That's all it is. We're gonna go ahead and make the glaze. The glaze is so simple. You're gonna need some powdered sugar, a little bit of butter, touch of vanilla. If I can get this open, just a touch of vanilla, and then a little bit of our coffee. I'm gonna start with 1 tablespoon. Let's just do 1.5. I want this to be a really delicious, lovely glaze. I can tell that I can already tell, I was trying to say, that I'm gonna need more coffee. It just gives you such nice depth of flavor, especially with something sweet, like a sweet glaze. This is like perfect. Yum. I start with just a little, even it out, and then do the remaining. And this is a coffee and chocolate lover's dream. Everything in one place. It's fantastic. Now, in an ideal world, you would glaze these gorgeous brownies and you would let them sit in the fridge for the glaze to set. In my world of being the most impatient person on the planet when it comes to food, I need a little powdered sugar around the edges. Don't ask me why. I just do. A little cocoa powder on top would be fantastic as well. In my world, I'm gonna have to have a taste right now because I have been patient enough, but I can wait no longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up this mess, and then we're gonna dive in because it's necessary. Oh, that's gonna be a clean little cut. And I can just tell that it's gonna be so, so rich. Look at that texture. No cakey brownie here. No words. That is the most delicious thing you will have this season. Hands down. Incredible. The recipe's on laurinthekitchen.com. Thanks to Laura Coffee for sponsoring this video. I'm diving in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh.